2026 is shaping up to be one of the wildest seasons we've ever seen. We've got drivers jumping between teams like it's musical chairs. We've got rookies who can barely legally drink getting handed the keys to multi-million-dollar race cars. And we've got moves that had the entire NASCAR world scratching their heads. Let's start with the move that got everyone talking. Daniel Suarez. Remember him? The guy who helped build Trackhouse Racing into a playoff-caliber team. The driver who gave them 2 Cup wins and made the playoffs in both 2022 and 2024. Yeah, he's out. On July 1st, Trackhouse and Suarez mutually agreed to part ways after the 2025 season. Now, when teams say mutual, we all know what that really means, right? This was a breakup, plain and simple. But here's where it gets interesting. On October 22nd, Spire Motorsports announced they were signing him to take over the number 7 Chevrolet. According to NASCAR.com's official silly season tracker, Suarez is replacing Justin Haley, who we'll talk about in a minute. Spire's been making aggressive moves lately, and landing a proven race winner like Suarez? That's a statement. Now, you might be thinking, okay, so Trackhouse lost a driver. They must be rebuilding, right? Wrong. Dead wrong. Trackhouse isn't rebuilding. They're reloading with an absolute weapon. On August 23rd, they dropped a bombshell announcement. Connor Zilisch, who's just 19 years old, is moving up to drive full-time in the Cup Series for 22.6. 19. Let that sink in. But wait, it gets better. 1 month later, they announced that Randall Burnett is coming over to be his crew chief. Then, in November, they confirmed Zilisch will pilot the number 88. This isn't some throwaway ride. This is a legitimate championship-caliber setup for a teenager. And here's the kicker. Shane Van Gisbergen, the street course assassin from New Zealand, just signed a multi-year extension on August 8th. Van Gisbergen is staying in, the number 97 after a 5-win rookie season in 2000-2005 and winning Rookie of the Year. So Trackhouse lost 1 driver and came back with 2 absolute killers. Real quick, before we continue, if you're enjoying this breakdown of NASCAR's wildest silly season, hit that subscribe button. I'm covering all the major racing news, and trust me, you don't want to miss what's coming next in this story. All right, let's talk about another massive manufacturer move. Cole Custer and the Haas factory team are switching from Ford to Chevrolet for 2006. This isn't just a small tweak. This is a complete identity change for a team that's been running Fords. Custer will return to drive the number 41, but under a whole new banner, with a bow tie on the hood instead of the blue oval. And he's not alone. Sheldon Creed and Sam Mayer are sticking with the team too. But here's where things get absolutely insane. Remember when I mentioned a doctor getting a full-time NASCAR ride? Yeah, that wasn't clickbait. First, let's set the stage. Nick Sanchez had just finished a solid rookie season with Big Machine Racing in 2005. He scored 1 win at Atlanta, 7 top 5s, and 12 top 10s. He made the playoffs. He finished 11th in points. By all accounts, this was a successful year. Then, over the weekend of December 8th, everything changed. Sanchez announced on social media that Big Machine Racing informed him he wouldn't be returning for 22.6. Just like that. A winning driver. Gone. But here's the plot twist. On December 23rd, Big Machine Racing made an announcement that literally nobody in the NASCAR world saw coming. According to NASCAR.com, they signed Dr. Patrick Staropoli to drive the number 48 full-time in 2002-06. Yes, you heard that right. Dr. Patrick Staropoli. He's a board-certified retina surgeon. The man spent his days performing eye surgeries, and now he's going full-time Cup racing. Staropoli made only 4 O'Reilly Auto Parts Series starts in 2025 and 4 Truck Series starts. Then, that's 8 total National Series races. And now he's got a full-time ride. This is the beauty of NASCAR's silly season. Just when you think you've seen it all, something completely unexpected drops. But let's not forget about the veterans making smart moves. On October 23rd, Zane Smith signed a multi-year extension with Front Row Motorsports. Smith won the 2022 Truck Series Championship with Front Row, so this is basically him staying with family. His crew chief, Ryan Bergenti, is sticking with him too. In a season full of chaos, Smith doubled down on stability. And the veteran moves don't stop there. According to sources, on July 25th, Denny Hamlin signed a multi-year extension with Joe Gibbs Racing, locking himself in through 2027. Love him or hate him, and there's definitely no in-between with Denny. The man has 60 Cup Series wins, and he's not slowing down. Then there's William Byron. On May 23rd, Hendrick Motorsports locked him down with a 4-year extension through 2029. 16 wins, 3 straight championship, 4 appearances. Byron isn't just Hendrick's present. He might be the future face of the entire sport. Now, remember Justin Haley from earlier? The guy Suarez is replacing at Spire? Well, he didn't just vanish from NASCAR. Haley is the only full-time Cup driver from 22.5 who won't be racing Cup full-time in 22.5. But plot twist, he's not leaving NASCAR. Haley is reuniting with Colleague Racing, but not for Cup or Xfinity. He's heading to the Truck Series. And this isn't just any Truck Series move. Colleague Racing announced on August 23rd that they're entering the Truck Series with not one, not two, but 5 full-time trucks. And they're partnering with Ram, bringing the manufacturer back into NASCAR for 2026. Haley joins Daniel Dye and Brendan Queen as confirmed full-time drivers for these Ram trucks. This is huge. A major Cup organization shutting down its Xfinity program to go all in on trucks with a returning manufacturer? That's a seismic shift in the NASCAR landscape. But if you think the Cup Series has all the young talent excitement, the Xfinity and Truck Series are where things get really interesting. On November 24th, Joe Gibbs Racing announced something special. Brent Cruz will drive the number 19 Toyota in the O'Reilly Auto Parts Series for 29 out of 33 races in 2026. Here's the thing though, Cruz doesn't even turn 18 until March 30th, 2026. He'll go from birthday candles straight to checkered flags. JGR is betting big on this kid. And remember Corey Day? He's another 19-year-old stepping up. While specific details about his 2026 plans would need additional verification,